I knew this was gonna be a drag, but I didn't know it was gonna be this lame.
Hello and welcome. Can you introduce yourself and tell us about your experience with C programming?
Hi, my name is Pradeep and I have recently graduated with a degree in computer science. I have completed a course on C programming and have some experience working on projects using C.
Can you explain what C programming language is?
C is a procedural programming language used to develop system software, application software, and hardware drivers. It was developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs in the early 1970s.
Yeah, why is C programming language still popular today?
C is still popular because it's a very powerful and efficient language, and it's used to develop many operating systems, programming languages, and applications. It's also a great language to learn if you want to move on to other programming languages like C++, Java, or Python.
Then, what is the difference between a compiler and an interpreter?
A compiler translates the entire source code into an executable file, while an interpreter translates one line of code at a time and executes it immediately.
Good. What is a file in C programming language?
In C, a file is a collection of related information that is stored on a secondary storage device like a hard disk or USB drive. Files can be read from or written to using file.
Can you explain what a structure is in C?
A structure is a user-defined data type that groups together variables of different data types under a single name. Structures are useful for representing real-world objects or data structures like linked lists or trees.
Great. So, can you explain the difference between a function declaration and a function definition in C?
Sure. A function declaration tells the compiler about the name of the function, the return type of the function, and the number and types of arguments the function expects. A function definition, on the other hand, provides the actual implementation of the function.
Perfect. Can you explain the difference between ++i and I++?
Pre-increment and post-increment both increment the value of I by 1, but the difference is when the increment takes place. ++i increments the value of I before the current expression is evaluated, while I++ increments the value of I after the current expression is evaluated.
Excellent. Can you give an example of how you would declare and define a function in C?
Sure, here's the solution.
Very good. Can you explain the difference between a for loop and a while loop in C?
Sure. A for loop is typically used when you know the number of times you want to execute a block of code. A while loop, on the other hand, is used when you want to continue executing a block of code as long as a certain condition is true.
Great explanation. Lastly, can you explain pointer in C?
Pointers are used to manipulate and access data stored in memory directly, allowing for more efficient and flexible programming.
Pradeep, do you have any questions?
Yes, ma'am. If you ever face any difficulty in this role and team,